Good YouTube, you know it's your boy Starbucks, TSJ, Team Sneaker Junkie, JJ Jordan James at that die. This is basically a review for the can box you seen. If you heard any noise in the background, it's my niece's nephews that came over for the holidays. And y'all know where I should shoot this video right now, but I shot it before, but I'm reshooting it because this little thing I'm gonna add in is like sickening me. I wake up to hear a man got shot in the head for these shoes. Then, like, I get on my Instagram and hear a 14-year-old kid got killed coming home from school. Last day of school before the Christmas break. Yo, like, these shoes came out 4 fucking times. 2 weeks before the release date, the shoes was everywhere. Whether you was paying over retail or whatever, like, you've seen the shoes a million times. It's not the first time you've seen this fucking shoe. People keep treating it like they just came out. Like, I wanted them, don't get me wrong, but if I didn't get them when I went to the store to get them and I couldn't order them, then fuck it, I'm chalking it up. I just ain't getting them. I'm not robbing nobody for these fucking shoes. I'm not sitting there trying to ask nobody, you want to sell your shoes $200 for that I got free. I'm not doing none of that shit. Y'all are making the shit that I like, that I love to death. Y'all exploiting it, making it more than what it is. It's not that deep. It's rubber and leather. That's all it is. Because sometimes when I buy these shoes, I think about that. Like, wow, like I go crazy. Like sometimes it's the same shoe. It's just like 3 different motherfucking colors. Like that's why I'm glad I don't have a patch for it like some people. Some people bought this shoe. They bought 3 fucking pairs. What do you need 3 fucking pairs for? When 9 times 10, you're not even gonna wear the 1 pair that you're supposed to wear. That's just my opinion. But I'm gonna get a little bit more into it. But let me just show the shoe so I can get it out the way. Size 10.5. And by far it was not easy getting this shoe. And another thing, I'm really pissed off that we had to go through all this bullshit, pay that extra $5-10, and this is the box we get. Like, we already knew this is the box we were gonna get. But I feel as though if you're gonna cut the price up, cut the quality up. And don't give me that bullshit you couldn't make it. Fuck, I would have took the old box that we was getting last year over this shit. If it's like that, it's more sturdier. But anyway, at least they tried somewhat, I guess. Gave us the little insert like they do everyone. But then we didn't get the carbon fiber completely. Wonder how I knew that. Yeah, you know me, I didn't waste no time. Put them in my famous Ziploc bag. See me? I'm not like, oh yes, I got him. Only reason I'm like so happy I got him was only because of the bullshit I went through to get this shoe. This by far was the hardest shoe I ever got in my life. I literally camped out for 13 fucking hours to get this shit. Because the place I got them, they never get a lot of supplies. It's a mom and pop stores. They don't never get like, they sometimes hardly even get, they had 10 pairs, they sometimes hardly even get that. And like, you rarely ever have 10.5. Now mind you, we're getting this shoe. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Shit. Look, now I'm telling you, we had to camp for 13 hours, right? We already bitching, skitching, made a list up because I told people about the list we had to make up last year when we got the conference. It's the only way I got them by luck. So the dude in front of me told the security guard when he came outside when we was chopping it up with him, said you should make a list so you know everybody that been out here, because we've been out here since 8 o'clock the night before. Mind you, this was like midnight. So we made the list up, but by the time the morning came, you know the hood niggas, the late niggas come like 6, 7 in the morning, you know, over to 9. So it's like 20, 30 people, and you know niggas trying to buzz, get in front of us and shit. Like, mind you, look at my hand. This is the entrance. It's like 6 doors. Then this is the wall. We're all lined. Everybody that was there since 8 o'clock at night, we're all lined up on the wall and sitting in chairs. 6 o'clock, we only picked our chairs up and just sat them somewhere and put it in our car. I said, this is the wall, and we're standing on this wall. Now, the rest of the doors, we're by the left door all the way at the end. There's 5 more doors down here. By these 5 more doors, that's where all the niggas that showed up late at trying to budge and basically get in front of us. So that's when the new security guard came for the morning or whatever, the manager came, everybody that worked at the store came. They basically was trying to get in the door when they opened it. I'm like, come on, I don't need this shit right now. I don't need this shit like the release last year that they showed on the news and they broke the doors down. Like, let's not do that. But Niggas is hungry, thirsty over sneakers more than I am, so of course it's gonna not go the way you want it. So with that being said, it's about 10 minutes before they about to open. They tell me not only do I have to buy this shoe, but I have to buy this shit with it. It's not an option. It's not completely ugly, but I don't want it. It's a shirt specially made for it. It's supposed to be the number 11, and as you see, it's a man. See the eyes and the one is the nose or whatever. The bow tie and the bottom supposed to be the shoes, because you know they consider this colorway not only just a sneaker all together. This is like the tuxedo shoe or whatever. But I'm gonna take that back, get my money back. I didn't want the shirt, but we had to buy the shirt in order to get the shoes, and it was $30 fucking. Like, go figure. But around that time, niggas didn't care. They just wanted the shoe. So he's saying niggas' names off the list. And I'm telling him, like, yeah, saw my name, and he looking at me like he don't even remember who fucking him. Like, yo, I ain't got time for this. This shit happened last year. Everybody trying to act like they me. So pull my ID out. Everybody that was with me, that my cousin was with me, and like I'm talking about everybody, all 10 people this is the beauty of it. When I got there, this camp out at 8 o'clock the night before, it was already 9 people there. So, well, 8 people already. So me and my cousin. My man's already was holding our spot for me when I got up there, so we all fell in line, and it didn't even matter whether I was in the back of the line or the front line. Everybody's size was accounted for. Like, nobody was getting the same size, and if they was willing to go a size down. Like, I was getting 10 and a half. I said, if I gotta get a 10, I'll get a 10. If I got 11, I'll get 11, because sometimes they get doubles in one size and won't get another. Like when I got the playoffs, I had to get 11. Remember, this is the same store. They only had 2 11s. They didn't have a no 10 or a 10 and a half, so I had to settle for the 11, which I wouldn't have had a problem doing this time. I mean, I'm camped up for 13 hours. I'm not trying to go home empty-handed, but if I would have went home empty-handed, I would have ordered them. But I just feel as though this colorway, I don't see why y'all go so crazy. Like, it's all black. I like the Space Jams better than these. I like these because I told you the reason why. It's a sentimental value. When I go hard for a sneaker, majority of the time, it's a sentimental value. This sneaker came out 3 times. All 3 times, I did not be able to get a pair, and it all was a reason. First time they came out, like the originals, 95, 96. I can't remember how old I was, but I know I was in 3rd grade, so I probably was like 8, 9 years old. They sold out on every size, everywhere. I went all over. I went all through Philly, all through my area. I went to City Blue. I went to Samson's. I went to fucking Olympic Sports. I went to every Foot Locker. And Caleb Foot Locker was just being open. They just created Kids Foot Locker at this time. Kids Foot Locker didn't have. I went everywhere. I had to settle for, just because I wanted that patent leather, I had to settle for a patent leather pair of shell tops, high top version, which is not a bad thing, but come on, if you're looking for these, you don't want those. But I had to take it on the chin. And what made it even worse, I told y'all before my one of my stories back then, watching my old videos, it was Easter time when this happened. All my cousins had them, had these, even ones that don't really like Jordans or really wear sneakers, even the girls had them, everybody had them but me, and that was like the hurt piece. And I told you, when I get a pair of Jordans, it's like a bum off the street who never had even clothes doesn't get a pair of sneakers. That's how it is to my family with me, because I'm never eligible to get Jordans. If I get good grades, don't ask me all year, I still don't get them, so it makes no difference. But the second time when they retro the first time, I didn't even know they came out. By the time I found out, they didn't have my size anymore. All they had was kids. I see my nephew with them. And the third time, I didn't even know nothing about countdown packs. I only knew about the Carmines and the ones that came with the 7s and whatever else was in that pack, and 16s. But when everybody finally told me what the packs was, the Eagle 23, they got to make an 11, 12 pack. So by the time I found out, they'd been sold these packs. And that's when I found out these was in them. So I'm glad I didn't get them, because from what I heard, this pills off. But I got them now, so it's a sentimental value. I'll probably wear the hell out of these because of the red bottom, whatever. Yeah, you know they come with the red insert, whatever. But I'm not like, oh my god, like every other shoe I usually get, I gotta look at it 50, 100 times. I do not have to look at these 50, 100 times because I see them every day. I go to little boutique shops like Flight Club down in this area, or my mans and them, like, they all got these shoes. They got multiple pairs. They got like a million pairs of these. The only reason I camped out to get these was because I was trying to get them for retail. That's it. I didn't really feel like spending $300 during release time, because I was going to get them early when my brother got them, but when I seen that they put the shield in it, I said I'm gonna wait, because his didn't come with the shield, because of course they're early production, so it's either something wrong with them or you don't get everything that comes with the release pair. So I was like, I might as well wait and see if I can grab them for retail, and if I can, then I'm gonna just order them, because this was like by far the luckiest come up on a sneaker ever, because every store, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Foot Action, all them big chain stores, you know damn well they gave out tickets a week before they came out. And I'm gotta do this I'm real cool with that, looks out for me with sneakers sometimes now, but it's the only sneaker he couldn't look out with me for, so all he could do was tell me a day before everybody else when they was giving out tickets, because they wasn't gonna let nobody just camp out the day of. So I had everything set up. Went to Walmart, bought me a little camp out chair, got some food, got all my clothes, essentials ready, got my charger for my phone, so I know I'm gonna be overnight. Now, I already knew I was gonna camp out, like, as soon as I got off work at 11, and they wasn't giving them out to the next day at 12 in the afternoon. I wanted to go earlier, but I'm at work. I'm not giving them no money to buy no sneakers. So my brother gives me shocking news, texts me and telling me, like, texted me a picture of off an Instagram page, the other place I was going, and people was already camped out. And I looked at the date, the time. This was like back in the morning, like around 11, 12 o'clock. I'm like, so if they camped out that early, by the time I get up there, the line's gonna be too long for me to even get my size. So that was out of the question. I had one spot left, which I showed you on the video. Then I said I probably can just go up there and camp, like, as soon as I get off work. Now I don't think people gonna be thinking that, because that place they open at 10, so the earliest I ever seen people camp out was like 5 in the morning. But I never seen nobody camp out the day before. So I goes up there, my man's calls me like, yo man, I'm hearing people up there already. It's 9 o'clock in the morning the day before, on Thursday. I drive up there real quick, as y'all see in the video. I was like amazed, my jaw just dropped. I'm like, for these though? Really, for these? Why didn't y'all do this for the Concords? Why didn't y'all do this for the cool grade 9s that just dropped? Why didn't y'all do this for no sneaker this whole fucking year, but all of a sudden you do it for these? Sneaker that's been out like 4 fucking times. Like, that boggles the shit out of me. It's really an eye opener. But I'm trying not to talk too much, because I like, it's more important shit that's like pissing me off. Like, I'm already still stunned by the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary. My heart go out for them, because I have a daughter my damn self, 4 years old. But I can't live my life in fear. But at the same time, like, what can you do? Like, I don't want that shit to happen to my child. I don't know what the fuck I'll do. I might end up taking my anger out on somebody that I don't need to take my own. So I can only imagine what the hell they going through. Like, I don't have balls. I don't care how much I hate a person, how much people get on my fucking nerves or whatever. I can barely even have a thought to want to do something to somebody my own age. How do you have the balls or have the strength to even look in a child's face and take their life? Like, you gotta be a real hateful motherfucker, man. And I'm just glad that they got some peace of mind. The person took his own life, which I don't think it did any good. It wouldn't have did any good anyway, because, like, I don't know, like, that type of person, they don't deserve to be killed. They don't deserve to go to jail. They deserve to be tortured their rest of their life. You may think I'm crazy, but that's just me. That's my opinion. I feel as though they should do some Saul shit. If he was still living, they should do some Saul shit. Put that nigga in a trap, try to force his way out, or do some hostile type shit. Get a carnivore to start eating off his limbs, or start eating pieces of his body to the point that he wishes he was dead. Let me stop, because I'm getting angry all over again. But it don't make no difference. I'm going to get more angry, because now I'm hearing, like I told you earlier, the man got shot in the head for these damn sneakers. Like, a 14-year-old kid, football star, got killed in his own house for these shoes. Like, are you kidding me? And then I just seen a video of a lineup, people jumping a guy because he argued about he's first in line, which he probably was. I don't know the situation, but that I see that every day when I go to camp out. Like, people are like me, always camped out. do the right thing. And even if I was to show up late, I can respect the line. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and try to bro nobody. Most I'll do is, if I got the extra bread and I want the sneaker real bad, I offer you, yo, I'll buy them off. I got $250 for you, some shit like that, or $300 or something like that. But I'm not gonna sit there and come no hour before the damn place open with like 20, 30 people already out there and think I'm just gonna brody from somebody and ain't nothing gonna happen. I don't care how many people you got. If somebody do that shit to me, kill me. That's all I can say. Kill me, because I'm coming back. Like, and I'm not waiting on no next day. I'm not gonna say what I'll do, but I think some people watching the video understand what I'm talking about, because that type of shit don't fly. Period. But anyway, I don't know what else to say about the shit. Like, it's not. It's all the same. I mean, I've seen it a million times. You know, they reduced the pad leather cut. They don't have the white line and whatever. And this is like by far the most Jordan in history to be faked replica. Trust me, I should know, because I used to wear fakes. Yes, I did. At least I'm man enough to admit it, because even at the camp, I know tons of people that was in line talking a bunch of shit, used to wear fakes just like me when I was 16, 17 in high school. Fakes was running the world at around that time. So if you was a diehard Jordan fan, you actually bought the shoes, I salute you, because you didn't get caught up in that bullshit. But it's so many people, even celebrities, got caught up in that bullshit. So I hate when people try to throw it under the rug or brush it off like it never happened. But prior to getting these, which I already knew I was getting, whether in one way or another, I bought this on my birthday to go with it. I told myself I wasn't going to wear it till I got the shoes, but I couldn't help it. I love this jacket to death. I've been looking for this jacket for 6 years. Chicago Bulls. I call it the Michael Jordan woman, even if we know it's the whole team, but I'm saying, got the big Chicago Bulls logo back. Y'all notice I'm a Bulls fan. This should show you. Yes, I'm a Bulls fan. I don't play that shit. That Bulls to the day I die, man. But I still got the tag on this motherfucker. Yes, it's real. Authenticity thing and all that. I went to Mitchell, and the Mitchell and Ness is in Philadelphia. I don't live that far from it. That's how much it costs. About $150. But only thing I'm just disappointed, I thought this was stitched. It's heat pressed or whatever they call it. But from what I'm hearing, like, you dry clean or whatever, it's not supposed to wear off like the replica jersey. But I think it goes well with it. The compliments well. I got a million Chicago Bulls hats. I don't need to buy a new one. But that's all it is. I was going to get the Thunders, so by the time I'm making this video, this is the day the Thunders come out. So I don't really want them no more. I'm still exhausted from camping out for these shoes. I told you hear kids in the background, nieces and nephews. But I guess the next video will probably be next week after Christmas and spend some time with family. I promised my brother we'll make a collection video. He want to merge our two shoes together, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to do another pickup video for this year, because last year pickup video don't even touch this year's pickup. I think I done bought like 20 shoes this year. That may not be a lot for some people out there, but for me and people around me, that's way too many for niggas. But you know already, rate, comment, subscribe. I don't know what to say, but as you can see, I'm about that snipe, man. I'm about that sneaker life. I bleed rubber and leather. One.